So we had a nice ride. I'm not sure what's going on with our canter transition today. They were awful on the bike lane. Anyway, we did end with a better one, so that's always good. But no, his walk and trot has improved hugely, and going over the trotting poles now, he just goes over calmly like you would expect, and like any normal horse would. The sun has come out now. Chesney is eating over the fence because he's a bit of a monster. Tommy's down there, but he'd be waiting hopefully for the call. Basil, he's having a potter. I need to wipe his mouth now. Basil, good boy. Good boy. That's it, good boy. And the other side, good boy. And then it's going to be time for breakfast, isn't it? So we're all settled in now. Tommy's having a sleep. I think he might lie down in a bit, but I also think he's going to have to go on, be fenced off separately. He's starting to look a bit chubby. What's that? Yeah. Tommy's starting to look a bit chubby because we've had rain this week. The grass has started coming through and it's quite green, so I think I'm going to have to fence him off separately from the other two again for a while. I'm cleaning my tack, which I have to admit I haven't done for a month. I think I have done it since I came back off holiday, but I definitely haven't done it for a few weeks now. So it's not too bad, it doesn't get too bad at this time of year, but his girth obviously gets a bit grubby, so that is what I am doing at the moment. I was going to wash their tails this morning, but I decided I've got too many things I wanted to get done today, so I might do it later, but not first thing this morning, I don't think. It's just one too many things. Chesney is also here, munching on some hay like he's never been fed before. He is really definitely less wet in his stable now. He's molting, losing his coat. Just in time to grow his winter coat, because I've noticed Tommy especially has just started losing some of his summer coat now. It's been chillier, and obviously the nights are getting longer and the days are getting shorter, so it's a signal for them to start getting their winter coats. So as I say, Chesney's losing his thick fluffy coat, but Tommy's losing his funny summer coat, so it's all a bit mad at the moment, isn't it, Chesney? The sun's coming through his window, so yeah, in the sunshine. Anyway, he is definitely getting, but his appetite, he's eating more hay again. I didn't particularly associate the fact that he'd been eating less hay with this, because that's been going on for much longer, which is interesting. Suggests that his appetite changed first before anything else did. Anyway, I'm going to better get on with my tack cleaning. That's all just reminding us that he is here. Are you reminding us you're here? While the boys are all sleeping and the tack's all done and things, I'm going to weed-kill the arena. I do have a little friend actually who's come out, so it's nice having her, but she makes it a little bit more tricky. Because I'm just spot weed killing, it shouldn't be a problem, but obviously I have to be a little bit aware of her. She does eat grass because she's a little monkey, but whether you can see the little bits of grass that are growing, and weeds and things. There's a big one here. they just keep growing. I think obviously seeds blow onto the arena. Obviously I let the horses out here sometimes, so I think they pull the grass from the edge, and if they drop it in the middle or a seed or something, and it seeds then as well. It is frustrating how they keep growing, and actually it needs raking as well. So next weekend I think I shall be raking the edges, and I might even go around with the chain harrows. I'll see how I get on for next weekend. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll see you in a little while. When I finished doing all the arena, and I popped down to the field. Now I'm going to do some poo picking in a bit, but when I was moving the fence here yesterday, I noticed this cheeky little thing has appeared. Ragwort. So that has popped up this week because I've been moving the fence. Last time I moved the fence was Tuesday. Yesterday was Saturday. So that has grown and got flowers on really in 4 days, because I would not have missed the yellow flowers on Tuesday. I might have missed it being so tall because the grass is so tall, but obviously I don't want it to seed. The horses aren't in this bit at the moment, so that's good as well. So I'm going to dig it up. Biggest problem I think I mentioned I might have mentioned the other week, I can't remember now, is the ground is so hard. We did have a bit of rain yesterday, but nothing like I was expecting. And with the ground so hard, it's really very difficult to get all the little bits of root out. So the chances are it'll be back again next year. But we have got less. There's definitely less than there was when I first got here. So we're definitely, keeping on top of it, which obviously is very important because it's a very nasty weed. Could do lots of damage. Anyway, so I'm going to dig that up now. So I have my gloves because, although in itself the poison won't go through my fingers if I touch it and then rub my eyes on my mouth, and that's not a good idea. So I'm going to dig it up. I've got my gloves on my foot, and then I have to burn it. You can't take it, you can't put it in a green bin, you can't put it in a dustbin, you can't take it to the tip, you have to burn it. So I will have to have a little mini bomb to burn that little blighter. I think it must be, it's a very little one because it's only got tiny leaves, and sometimes they have much bigger leaves you probably can't even see. So I've got quite a big lump of mud as well to make sure I've got as much root as possible, but like I say, it is quite difficult when the ground is so dry. So that's my poo picking for the day. I have had a friend again, but she's been helping me out today, which is very nice. I also finally cut down this big pile of weeds that were here, that you might remember. Anyway, that looks better. So now I've got to get rid of all the poo, and then I am going to go home for some lunch. And obviously I'll be back to do the horses later. Back again. The boys are eating their dinner. So Chesney, as you probably remember, eats this on the yard now because he has his Presen tablet in the afternoon, so I can make sure he eats it and doesn't drop it in his bed. And Basil, see his little white nose, hello. And Tom Tom, what are you doing, Tom Tom? Much too busy munching to talk to us. So I've been thinking, but I think I've decided to put Basil and Chesney's rugs on again tonight. It's going to rain, and Chesney looks quite tucked up, to be honest, so I'm going to put their rugs on again tonight. Oh, no one's going to say hello. And Tommy's remembered I moved the fence a bit just up here. I'm going to move it a bit more tonight, I think. Get them to tidy it up a bit, make it smarter. I had somebody banging me on the head then. Was that you, Chesney? You're a monster. Ready to go out? Should we get Bazza? There we go, 3 happy horses. Tommy is there. Hidden at the back. You just see them. Having a lovely time. Right. I better muck out now. So that's the mucking out done, and I've just realised that I was meant to do egg counts today, and I forgot. So I shall have to do it another day. Never mind, it's not the end of the world, I don't expect. So the mucking out is all done. Hay ready for steaming in the morning. Hay net's in for Chesney and Tommy, and the boys are perfectly happy. There's Tommy and Chesney and Basil. In fact, all 3 of them having a nice time. Hello, Chesney. Good boy. There's your mate there. Hello. Can you say hello? Hello. Hello. So that's it for today. So thanks for watching, everyone.